game and style. Swing by the Braves Clubhouse store for exclusive designs made just for the A. Visit us online at onwardreserve.com. Proud partner of your Atlanta Braves.
You're listening to Atlanta Braves Spring Training, live on the home of the Braves, The Fan, and streaming free on the 680 The Fan app.
Well, we just had our national anthem, and it's such a beautiful day here that Cameron Fries, the singer, decided to sing it twice. But the crowd was very nice here. Boston fans very polite, trying to help her out when she forgot the words. Cameron Fries did just that. Here are your starting lineups. First, for the Atlanta Braves, coming into town with a 7-4-3 record, Jared Kelenic will lead it off and play right field. Luke Williams will bat second and play third base. Batting third, the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Garrett Cooper will be at first base, batting cleanup. Batting fifth, the catcher, Chadwick Tromp. In left field, batting sixth is Connor Capel. Jake Marisnick is in center field, hitting seventh. Batting eighth at second base, Eddie Alvarez, and Christian Cairo will bat ninth and play shortstop. Again, for your Braves, it's Kelenic, Williams, and Ozuna. Cooper, Trump, and Capel. Marisnick, Alvarez, and Cairo. For the Boston Red Sox, Jarren Duran will lead it off and play left field. Newcomer Alex Bregman, playing really well here in the early going of spring training for him. He'll be at third base batting second. Trevor Story at shortstop hits third. At second base batting cleanup, David Hamilton. Connor Wong will do the catching and bat fifth. Batting sixth in right field, Rob Refsnyder. Ceddanne Rafaela is the DH, batting seventh. Romy Gonzalez will be at first base hitting eighth. And Trace Thompson will be in center field, and he bats ninth. And boy, is he having a big spring. 5 homers, 11 RBIs. Again, for the Sox, it's Duran, Bregman, and Story, Hamilton, Wong, and Refsnyder, Rafaela, Gonzalez, and Thompson. The umpires are meeting at home plate for an exchange of the lineups. Today they are veteran Brian O'Nora behind the plate. Marvin Hudson is the crew chief at first base. Manny Gonzalez at second. Eric Backus at third. And a reminder again that all the base umpires rotate a lot during the course of the game. We've got a beautiful day here. Wind out of the south, but not a whole lot. A little blustery, blowing out toward right center field in this ballpark. JetBlue Park has been told you is a...
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning.
No, seriously, shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Lowe's knows you want powerful brands and products, and our new and exclusive line of Flex Power Tools delivers. Right now, shop and save on a variety of 24-volt cordless nailers, compact enough to conquer tight spaces. Plus, get a free Select Starter Kit when you buy a Select 24-volt framing or finishing nailer. Invest in quality you can trust on the job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid to 3/19. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology.
You got to have that in the AL East, as everybody knows. There's going to be a lot of slugging going on. But one thing you mentioned, Walker Buehler, how about Garrett Crochet?
Right.
They acquired him from the White Sox when everybody in town was trying to get Garrett Crochet. The Red Sox pulled it off. So they have really helped their rotation. This is going to be a good ball club, and one that not enough people are talking about, I don't think, in the American League East.
Well, every time we see one of these teams from the AL East here in the Grapefruit League, we start looking at their lineup. It looks pretty good. They've got some good starters, and we think, my goodness, somebody's got to come in last place in that division. I don't know who it's going to be. I mean, we've seen this Rays team year in, year out find a way to compete.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays last year were the last place team in the East, yet their lineup is stout top to bottom. We've talked about what the Red Sox have done, and then, of course, the Yankees won the pennant last year. So another season, another really good division over there.
Exactly right. Well, the Red Sox have taken the field In the outfield, left to right, it's Duran, Thompson, and Refsnyder. First to third, it's Gonzalez, Hamilton, Story, and Bregman. Connor Wong doing the catching. And pitching Fitz. Pitching for the Red Sox.
You worked on that the whole drive down.
No, I wrote it down last night. Richard Fitz, Fitts, out of Auburn University. He's 25 years old, 6'3", 230. Originally signed by the Yankees back in 21. And I'm not sure how to say this. I'm kind of confused because of Helena, Montana, or is it Helena, Alabama?
I was going to go with Helena, but
I'm going to go with that too, since we don't know. But he's from Helena, Alabama. He went 9-5 last year in AAA at Worcester. Got called up and made 4 starts for the Red Sox. 0-1, but a 1.75 ERA. Not too shabby, and a career record of 27-18 in the minor leagues. Richard Fitz ready to go, and so are we. Here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. It'll be Kelenic, Williams, and Ozuna for the Braves in the top of the first inning as Jared climbs in. And Richard Fitz towing the rubber. Ready with it, Jared Kelenic. So is Fitz as he peers over the top of his glove. He's ready. Braves and Red Sox, and now for the ball game. The first pitch misses low and inside. Underway at 1:06 Eastern Time. 82 degrees, warm day here in Fort Myers, Florida. And a little breeze out towards center field. Here's the pitch on the way from Fitz. And Kelenic takes a ball low and outside. These Braves hitters will see a fastball, a slider, a sweeper, and a splitter from Fitz. And he's making his 3rd appearance in the Grapefruit League. This is his first start this spring. No record, no ERA. 2-0 pitch on the way, and that's tap foul. Got a cutter up there that he just got a stitch up. And make it a 2-1 count on Kelenic. Jared with a home run the other day, cross town in Fort Myers against the Twins. And he's belted a couple of long balls this spring. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way to Kelenic. This time outside with a curveball. Thus far for Fitz, 4 starts in the big leagues last year, so not much on his big league resume. And a 1.74 ERA. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And Kelenic takes a fastball high. And it's a leadoff walk. That'll put Kelenic aboard. Luke Williams coming up to the plate. Braves coming out of the first base dugout, wearing their navy tops, gray pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in white. Atlanta across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. And the Red Sox wearing the red uniform tops, white pants, navy lettering, navy numerals outlined in white, and Red Sox arching across the chest of their bright red uniforms. Luke Williams climbs into the right-hand batter's box. And the pitch from Fitz, a strike. Fastball 95. Entering this season, Fitz, the number 10 prospect in the Red Sox organization. He's logged 4 innings thus far this spring. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Luke Williams. And Luke drives one in the air to left field. Jared Duran has it sized up. Makes a chest-high catch. And one away here in the first inning. Fitz comes from a baseball family. His brother Trevor Fitz played at Mississippi State and is currently an assistant coach at Austin Peay. And then, like Joe mentioned, Richard pitched at Auburn. And you don't see too many deals between the Yankees and Red Sox, but that was a deal that sent Fitz from the Yankees to the Red Sox. That was a deal that sent Verdugo the other way. Pitches in the dirt as the runner takes off, and it goes to the backstop. Kelenic was already on the move. That should be a stolen base for him. And a 1-0 count for Marcell Ozuna. Did they just announce wild pitch?
I think they did, and that's not right. I'm going stolen base.
Yeah, he had taken off. It was already moving before the pitch hit the dirt. So now a chance for an early RBI for Marcell Ozuna. He did that yesterday. He collected a double to center field in the ball game versus the Pirates. Had a 2 RBI double. And now looking to drive in Jared Kelenic for the game's first run. 1-0 to Ozuna. Strike on the outside corner. That fastball has been 95-96 from Richard Fitz.
Yeah, he's got a good arm, that's for sure.
After Ozuna, it'll be Cooper. 1-1 pitch, tap foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big crowd on a Sunday here in Fort Myers.
Yeah, they're packed in here, and they're still filing in.
On top of the monster in left, inside the monster in left. That's the one difference in their green monster here. It's got big portals and stands inside the wall for fans to sit inside of with a net in front of them. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna. A little bit low and outside, 2-2. Red Sox have been in Fort Myers for a while. They're formerly at City of Palms Park, and then they moved here in 2012. This is a nice facility here in the Grapefruit League. Very enjoyable place to watch a game. 2-2 pitches in the dirt. Went with a slider away in a 3-2 count. So a walk, a fly out, a stolen base. Yeah, the Braves have Kelenic in scoring position for Ozuna. Here's the 3-2 from Fitz. And Ozuna swings and misses over the top of a cutter.
Pretty good pitch there from Fitz on a 3-2 count. Went off speed on him.
Yeah, right out of the gate, it seems like that and the fastball is what he's looking sharpest with. 2 down for Garrett Cooper. Garrett Cooper on the spring, hitting .222. He does have 1 RBI. And he'll take a cutter for a called strike. Garrett Cooper, like Richard Fitz, also went to Auburn. And Cooper was with the Red Sox last season for 24 games. 0-1 pitch. There's a called strike. A little bit different story, though, of how those two reached Auburn. You mentioned that Fitz is from Alabama, so that's a natural fit, if you will. Garrett Cooper is from California. And he said it was one trip to an Auburn football game that won him over. And he wanted to go play in the SEC. 0-2, a little bit low and outside.
That'll do it. They're pretty good tailgaters over there.
Yeah, they do a nice job. He was born and raised in Torrance, California, went to an Auburn LSU football game, and he was hooked. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Garrett Cooper. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, missed at a high fastball. So after the walk, Fitz is able to bounce back, get a fly out and a couple of strikeouts, and the Braves tonight in the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Braves nothing, and the Red Sox coming up when we come back.
When you're looking for leading cardiac care, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 95% patient recommendations. You could say we're #1 in the heart of Georgia. We lead with 100 dedicated cardiovascular doctors, so you'll know your heart is in the best hands.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Lowe's knows you want powerful brands and products, and our new and exclusive line of Flex Power Tools delivers. Right now, shop and save on a variety of 24-volt cordless nailers, compact enough to conquer tight spaces. Plus, get a free Select Starter Kit when you buy a Select 24-volt framing or finishing nailer. Invest in quality you can trust on the job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid to 3/19. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
A real lemonade pet insurance review by Madison H.
You know, I thought it was a little ridiculous to get pet insurance, but I really didn't want to not take my little kitten to the vet because of money. In the last 8 months, I've taken him in 6 times because of ear infections and saved literally hundreds of dollars. He may even need to get surgery, and I couldn't consider it without Lemonade's help. I recommend Lemonade to all my friends constantly. And now, I'm recommending it to you.
The home of the Braves, The Fan, and streaming free on the 680 The Fan app.
Braves and Red Sox scoreless into the bottom of the first inning. A.J. Smith-Shawver on the mound facing Jarren Duran. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch from Smith-Shawver in there for a called strike. Got his fastball over. It's Duran, Bregman, and Story for Boston here in the bottom of the first inning. And getting their first peek at A.J. Smith-Shawver, the 22-year-old right-hander from Colleyville, Texas. A one ground ball out to second. Sliding to his right, Alvarez up with it, throws over to first base, and one down. Nice athletic play by Eddie Alvarez. The leather for the Braves has Garrett Cooper at first base, Eddie Alvarez at second, Christian Cairo at short, and Luke Williams at third base. In the Braves outfield, Connor Capel is in left field, Jake Marisnick on patrol in center field, and Jared Kelenic covering that cavernous right field out there. Chadwick Tromp, the catcher, and A.J. Smith-Shawver on the mound. Offering on the way to Alex Bregman in for a called strike. A.J. fastball mid to upper 90s. And it's all about the command of that pitch. He's displayed a good changeup this spring. 0-1 and a fly ball to deep left center field. Capel and Marisnick retreating to the wall. That's off the green monster. Playing it off the carom now. Jake Marisnick sends it in, and it's a double by Alex Bregman. And that was towards the left center field portion of the monster. A little bit further towards center. That would have been out of here.
Right above the 379 mark and about 20 feet up. He's made a big impression since signing and coming to camp with the Red Sox. 9 for 18. That's a .500 average now.
He's having a big spring, and he'll be playing in a ballpark that in his career he's put up big numbers in at Fenway. Runner at second, one down for Trevor Story. First pitch in there called strike, showed him a slider. For Smith-Shawver, big test today. He's had 2 previous starts this spring. No record in a 2.25 ERA. 4 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Checking the runner at second. 0-1 to the plate. And a little bit low, 1-1. Saw A.J. pitch Monday in Port Charlotte against the Rays. Went 2 innings in that game. Gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. No score, bottom of the first inning. 1-1 to Story. In the air, down the right field line, slicing towards the corner. Kelenic can't get there, and it bounces over the wall, and that's a ground rule double, and that'll make it 1-0 Red Sox.
Jared comes up limping. I don't know what happened, but he went down right at the edge of the warning track in the grass. Right as the ball was bouncing into the seats.
He took a spill on that warning track. You and I, in previous seasons, when the team has played at Fenway Park, you've talked about how tough right field can be to navigate.
Very tough.
And these are the exact same dimensions here as what they'd play in Boston. One down for Hamilton. Backdoor changeup misses. 1 ball and no strikes. But that right field corner can be very tricky. 1-0 Red Sox. Runner at second, 1 down for David Hamilton. 1-0 from Smith-Shawver. There's a changeup for a strike.
You mentioned A.J.'s outing against the Rays. It was a little disjointed, inconsistent. Bad first inning, walked some guys behind in the count, had an excellent second inning, and then a rough third inning.
1-1 to the plate. Just missed inside with a heater.
Good pitch there. Didn't get the call. But it's all about his fastball command in terms of his success and how good he can be.
2-1 pitch. Off the plate. 3 balls and a strike, and he's fallen behind a few times here early in the first inning. Altogether, 2 seasons in the big leagues for Smith-Shawver. Portions of 2 seasons, I should say. Altogether, 7 appearances as a big leaguer. 6 starts. 3-1, and he pops one up, spinning back our way and foul. And it takes a big hop on the concourse down below us, and eventually becomes a souvenir. 3-2 on David Hamilton. 1-0 Boston, bottom of the first inning. Be a good time for his first strikeout. Got a 3-2 count on Hamilton with Wong on deck. 3-2 pitch. Missed inside with a slider. Well, one of the major storylines this spring for the Braves are the final 2 spots in the rotation. And I think you keep waiting on someone to make a stride forward and take the bull by the horns there. A.J. Smith-Shawver with a chance of that today, but already lots of traffic here in the first inning. To the plate now, Connor Wong. And there's a ball outside to the Red Sox catcher.
I was just going to ask you, do you feel like anybody's really distinguished themselves yet?
I don't think. I mean, like we've said, you got the contractual side of this whole thing with teams, or rather players who have options or don't have options. That swung on, missed. And Ian Anderson and Grant Holmes are out of options. And you send them to the minor leagues, you likely lose those two guys. So that could dictate them being on the roster. But at the same time, if an A.J. Smith-Shawver or a Bryce Elder had a really strong spring, that'll be sent foul. Then you'd really make the organization think about it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but right now, A.J. walked a guy, gave up a couple of doubles. He's hanging, breaking stuff. He is not sharp. Simply put, got to get that breaking ball down.
1-0 Red Sox. Bottom of the first inning. Runners at first and second, one out. And the 1-2 to Wong. Low and outside. Missed with a slider. Couple of good fastballs by A.J. Smith-Shawver, but beyond that, searching for the control. Counted 2-2 on Wong. Time called by Chadwick Tromp. Wind out towards center field today. And this place is absolutely slammed. Big crowd here in Fort Myers. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball, shallow left field. Coming in now, Connor Capel. Going to be trouble. He dives and he makes a great catch. He was able to come in running a long way and diving forward, able to squeeze it for out number 2.
Excellent play. Well, we've had a lot of diving attempts out in left field the last 2 days, haven't we?
Oh, we sure have. Good to see one of those caught.
Yeah.
Great catch by Capel. And 2 away for Rob Refsnyder. A.J. Smith-Shawver trying to limit the damage here in the bottom of the first inning. Trailing 1-0. He goes back to work. And a ball low. Throwing lots of sliders. That slider for A.J. Smith-Shawver, by the shape of it, looks like slider. He calls it his cutter. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Just a little bit low and inside with a changeup. But it's a pitch that he had drifted away from and has come back to. It's a pitch that, a grip, I should say, that he used a few years back and now trying to reinstitute that into his mix. There's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball, hot shot, left side, past a diving Williams and Cairo. It trickles into left field. Around third base Story, he will score. RBI single by Refsnyder, and it's 2-0 Red Sox in the first. Williams dove left, Cairo dove right. One of them got leather on it, but neither could squeeze it.
Capel might have had a play at the plate, except the guy who did get a little leather on it, Cairo, kind of slowed it down, just barely ticked off his glove, and that killed any chance that Capel had of coming up, throwing out Story.
So it's become a 2-run inning for the Red Sox. And now Ceddanne Rafaela will come up to the plate. Brian Moran is now tossing in the Braves bullpen. Rafaela, 24 years old, out of Curacao. Played 152 games in the big leagues last year. Hit .246. Hit 15 homers last season. Pitch on the way from Smith-Shawver to swing and a miss at a first pitch slider.
Well, this guy was all world at the beginning of the year, though. Got off to a real hot start.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. That fastball 95 from A.J. Smith-Shawver. Smith-Shawver, 7th round pick of the Braves in 2021 out of Colleyville Heritage High School. There in Texas, signing with the Braves over his commitment to play football and baseball at Texas Tech. 0-2 on Rafaela. He's the DH today for Alex Cora's bunch. And the 0-2. Swung on, miss. Good slider there. And he finishes the first inning with a strikeout. But the Red Sox played 2 runs as they send 7 men to the plate. 3 hits, a walk in there as well. We head to the top of the second, 2-0 Red Sox.
City of Hope. We're more than just a top-ranked cancer hospital. For over 100 years, we've been making breakthroughs.
Lowe's knows you want powerful brands and products, and our new and exclusive line of Flex Power Tools delivers. Right now, shop and save on a variety of 24-volt cordless nailers, compact enough to conquer tight spaces. Plus, get a free Select Starter Kit when you buy a Select 24-volt framing or finishing nailer. Invest in quality you can trust on the job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid to 3/19. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/Odyssey to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/Odyssey for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
It's time to say hello, baseball, as spring training returns to MLB Network. Turn on the most live coverage from pitchers and catchers reporting all the way to opening day. Check in with the players. Check out the new rosters with previews of all 30 clubs in 15 days. Plus, the most live spring training games anywhere.
End all together. Been a beautiful weekend here in Florida. Here's Chadwick Tromp, and he takes the ball from Richard Fitz. It's Tromp, Capel, and Marisnik. And the top of the second for the Braves. Right-hander Fitz kicks and fires a 1-0 pitch. And Trump takes a called strike. Second of 4 meetings between the Braves and the Red Sox this spring. Braves beat the Red Sox 6-1 on February 25th in Northport. 1-1 to Trump. Good swing. Fouled one back at a 1-2 count. We will see the Red Sox here Saturday and then in Northport on St. Patrick's Day. That ball game Saturday is a split squad, so we'll be covering the game at home. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Trump. And Trump pops one up, spinning back and foul, and into the seats for a souvenir. See the Red Sox twice during the regular season. Will be in Boston May 16th through the 18th. And then the Red Sox come to Atlanta May 30th through June 1st. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Trump fouls one back. I was looking up the calendar and the schedule and seeing when the Red Sox come to Atlanta, and I noticed that finale on June 1st is Pool Float Giveaway Day. That's a good promotion.
Oh, that's cool. Perfect timing, too. June 1.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Trump rips one out to left field. That'll lay down right in front of Jarren Duran. It's a leadoff single for Chadwick Trump. Turned around a 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
Red Sox have an interesting beginning to their season. I think you Braves fans know already that Atlanta's going to travel to Phoenix and play the Cubs a couple of games before the regular season starts. That'll wrap up spring training. The Red Sox have a road trip of their own before they open up the season at Texas for the regular season.
Connor Capel swings and fouls one off.
The Red Sox are going to go to Mexico, to Monterrey, and play the Sultans of Monterrey a couple of games before they go to Texas.
Wow.
They open up on the road 4 at Texas, 3 at Baltimore.
If memory serves, it's a much easier schedule to begin the season than what they had last year. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Connor Capel. Line shot down the left field line and a base hit. Over to cut it off, Jaron Duran. Trop holds at second base. It's a single by Capel. Sharp single just inside the bag at third. That'll put runners at first and second. I have to look this up. I feel like last year, every time we played the Red Sox, they were talking about how they were starting their season by going to Texas to play a few exhibition games and then starting the season with a 2 or 3 city West Coast road swing.
It's like a 10-day trip to start the season out west. You're right.
And ours is close to that. So we'll go to Phoenix for the 2 exhibition games and then 4 in San Diego and 3 in L.A. But no complaints from us because we know the weather will be delightful to begin the season. Better than the cold wind that we had last year in Philly and Chicago. Jake Marisnick goes for a ball down low. Yeah, last season they started their year at Seattle, at Oakland, at L.A. against the Angels. 2-0 Red Sox, top of the second inning. Pitch to Marisnick. And that cutter misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jake's had a pretty good spring when he's played. 4 for 15 with a homer.
One from Fitz. And he chases a cutter down and misses. He's been able to stick around for a while. Lengthy career for Jake Marisnick. And in camp here with the Braves, he was a rookie back in 2013. 1-2, he swings and misses at a cutter. And the 11-year veteran goes down for out number 1 here in the second inning. Now to put it back in the hands of Eddie Alvarez. He made a nice defensive play in the bottom of the first inning, and he's done a lot of that this spring. Digs a toe hold at the back of the left-hand batter's box. After Alvarez, it'll be Christian Cairo. Right at the bottom of the order for the Braves here. And trying to bounce back from that 2-run bottom of the first inning that Boston was able to put up on the board. Alvarez takes a called strike. Runners at first and second, 1 down on an 0-1 count on Eddie Alvarez. Richard Fitz, a glance to second. Kicks and brings the 0-1. And Alvarez takes a curveball for a strike. We've seen Alvarez all over the diamond this spring. Played some second, some short, some third. Left-handed hitter. And time called. Eddie Alvarez, terrific athlete. Obviously, getting the opportunity that he has had as a professional baseball player, but he's also been in the Olympics as a speed skater, if you can believe it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Alvarez swings and misses at a fastball low and away. Now, Alvarez was an accomplished speed skater who won the silver medal in the 5,000-meter relay at the 2014 Olympic Games in Sochi.
You don't find that among baseball players too often, do you?
Oh, not at all. Well, the former speed skater strikes out for the second out here in the second inning. Here's Christian Cairo. Looking to get on the board here in the second inning. Need a clutch base hit. And there's a called strike on Cairo. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Braves. Inning started out very promising with back-to-back singles from Trop and Capel. Oh, 1 from Fitz. A little bit low. Good eye by Cairo.
Fitz's breaking ball is kind of starts on the same plane as his cutter. And a little hard to pick up so far for the hitters.
Here's his 1-1. Cairo swings and misses. How's the cutter there? So those 2 pitches pretty deceptive, huh?
Very. Very one's thrown harder than the other. Marisnik had trouble tracking it.
He has 4 strikeouts in the game. 1-2 pitch. Low and outside. Evens the count at 2. And if Cairo can reach, then Jared Kelenic would get a crack at it here in the second inning. Two nothing Red Sox, top of the second. The 2-2. Bouncer out towards short. Story has got it. Underhand feed to the bag at second. David Hamilton's there, and they cut down Connor Capel. That ends the top of the second inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Red Sox.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and
Lowe's knows you want powerful brands and products, and our new and exclusive line of Flex Power Tools delivers. Right now, shop and save on a variety of 24-volt cordless nailers, compact enough to conquer tight spaces. Plus, get a free Select Starter Kit when you buy a Select 24-volt framing or finishing nailer. Invest in quality you can trust on the job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid to 3/19. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Lemonade sings a pet insurance customer review.
My new puppy swallowed a bone, still a good boy though. And boy was I glad that I had lemonade. I was paid back quickly and efficiently. Everyone was so nice. Get this pet insurance.
And get a quote at lemonade.com/pet.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Red Sox 2, Braves nothing into the bottom of the second inning. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. A.J. Smith-Shawver will face 8, 9, and 1 in the Red Sox order here in the bottom of the second, and hoping for a much more streamlined second inning than what he faced in the first inning. Leading it off, Romy Gonzalez, and the first pitch to him will miss outside. By the way, folks, we led our broadcast with this information, but the best news of the day is regarding Jurickson Profar. If you're tuned in yesterday, you heard us talking about the injury that Profar sustained in the game yesterday versus Pittsburgh. Ground ball to shortstop. On the other end, Cairo's got it. Flings it over to first base and 1 down. But on a dive attempt yesterday, Jurickson Profar rolled over on his wrist, had to leave the game. We've been holding our breath ever since. And again, the latest information on Jurickson Profar, his CT scan showed a bone bruise, and the expectation is that he will be ready for opening day. So that's some good news basically in a situation where we're not used to good news given everything that we saw last year, Joe. There's a called strike on Trace Thompson.
No, we're not, Ben, and that could have been a 180-degree answer to what we were hoping would happen.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been so much worse.
There's a ball low. Last season, it seemed whatever the worst-case scenario was, it happened for the Braves.
Yeah.
So to dodge a bullet there and it just be a wrist bruised bone in there, that's a massive positive news for the Braves there for opening day. There's a ball outside, 2-1. Smith-Shawver misses low and outside, 3 balls and a strike. Trace Thompson bats 9th in Alex Cora's order. He'll be followed by Jarren Duran. Three-one pitch fouled back. That fastball 95. That's about where he's been sitting. 95, 96 with a heater today. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed outside with a fastball. So that's now 2 walks allowed by A.J. Smith-Shawver. And back to the top of the order to Jarren Duran. Duran coming off a huge season last year. He's 28 years old. He's out of Long Beach State. He was an All-Star last year and won the MVP award in the All-Star game. Left-handed hitter, 0 for 1 with a ground out to second base. First pitch to him, a miss outside. Last year, he led the league in plate appearances, at-bats, doubles, triples, and altogether tallied 191 hits.
Quite a year.
The 1-0 pitch. Slow curve missed outside. 2-0.
There's some similarities been between he and Jared Kelenic with their track as highly touted prospects, number 1 draft picks, all that kind of thing. And Duran was a little bit slow developing into that, but he sure showed what he could do last year.
Runner goes. 2-0 pitches outside actually hits the corner for a strike. The throw down by Tromp is high, and Cairo has to leap into the air to keep it from going into the center field. Stolen base by Trace Thompson.
Chadwick almost threw one into center field yesterday, too. Nice play, a little help from his infielders.
So 2 balls and a strike on Jarren Duran. Grips the bat with bright white batting gloves in the left-hand batter's box. 2-1 pitch, check swing. I believe they went. And they check, and he did. Eric Bacchus, the third base umpire, confirming that he went. So it's a 2-2 count. Time called by Duran. 2-0 Red Sox, bottom of the second. They've got a runner at second, 1 out. A.J. Smith-Shawver, 1 strikeout in the game. He could use one right here. And the 2-2. Check swing on a changeup, didn't go.
That was a pretty good pitch, though. It had the plate. It was below the strike zone, which is okay. Certainly well located, but he couldn't get Duran to chase it.
Tromp sets up on the inside corner. 3-2 pitch. Got him looking, strike 3. Fastball 94 and a perfect place. Probably the best bullet fired by Smith-Shawver to this point in the game. So 2 down here in the second inning for Alex Bregman. Bregman coming over to Boston after 9 years with Houston. Signed a 3-year deal with the Red Sox. And the 2-time All-Star up there takes a called strike. He blasted one off the wall in left field back in the first inning and eventually scored. Red Sox had RBIs from Story and Refsnyder in the first inning. 1 to Bregman. Missed inside. Well, it seems like he's going to be the man at third base in Boston this season. Much better defensive option than what they had in Devers. There's the 1-1. And a high fly ball to left field. Drifting back Cable. He's on the warning track. Looks like he'll have room, and he will. Makes the catch right in front of the scoreboard in left field. And that ends the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. On to the third we go, 2-0 Boston.
At Marietta Eye Clinic, we understand the importance of good vision. Whether it's reading, driving, or playing sports, clear vision is essential. And we have all the bases covered, from annual eye exams and our full...
Lowe's knows you want powerful brands and products, and our new and exclusive line of Flex Power Tools delivers. Right now, shop and save on a variety of 24-volt cordless nailers, compact enough to conquer tight spaces. Plus, get a free Select Starter Kit when you buy a Select 24-volt framing or finishing nailer. Invest in quality you can trust on the job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid to 3/19. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/Odyssey to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/Odyssey for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Degrees at the time of the first pitch and a sellout crowd here at Fenway South. Jared Kelenic leading it off Braves. He walked back in the first inning, and he swings and misses at a first pitch curveball. 0-1 on Jared Kelenic. He'll be followed by Luke Williams and Marcell Ozuna. Richard Fitz brings the 0-1 pitch, and he missed inside 1-1. Jared Kelenic batting .235 this spring. Couple of long balls. And now time called by Kelenic. Let's see him get on base here. Like we mentioned, stole the bag in the first inning. Let's see what he could do on the base. 1-1 low and outside, 2-1. Two-1 from the righty. Kelenic with a sharp ground ball to second. On the other end, Hamilton. He secures. Throws over to first base at one down.
Yeah, his name is not Fitzhugh or Fitzgibbons. It's just Fitz.
Yeah, just Fitz.
Fitts.
Richard Fitz. One down here in the third inning. That'll bring Luke Williams up to the plate. Braves have stranded 3 men on base at this point, but nothing to show for their efforts. Trailing 2-0. There's a ball high. 1 ball and no strikes. Luke Williams has 1 hit this spring. It was a home run. There's the 1-0 pitch. A little bit low. Pretty wild that his only spring training hit is a homer, given that he's only hit 2 in his major league career. But he hit a missile out to left field in a game at Northport about a week ago. 2-0 pitch will miss low.
And then, as I recall, his next at bat, he almost hit another one.
Mm-hmm. Two-0 Red Sox, top of the third. And the 3-0 from Fitz. Almost hit yet. Yeah, almost hit Williams' ball 4 either way. Just about nicked his uniform, but he's aboard. Second walk allowed by Fitz. That brings Marcell Ozuna up to the plate. He could tie the game with 1 mighty swing. So left-hander tossing in the Red Sox bullpen. That is Brennan Bernardino. Fitz in his 3rd inning of work. Here it is to Ozuna. Strike right at him with a fastball. Doesn't take long watching Fitz to understand what they like about his arm.
It's a repeatable delivery. Very smooth.
Fastball just misses. 1-1.
Ball pops out of his hand nicely, but that cutter slider combo are really good.
One pitch. Ozuna takes the ball low. Well, they really like their options in the rotation this year. Like you mentioned before the game, they add Garrett Crochet and Walker Buehler. We've been very impressed with Brian Bayo when we've seen him. Tanner Houck's been a good option. Cutter Crawford, Richard Fitz, Michael Fulmer in there as well. There's the 2-1 pitch. Now a pickoff of it at first base. They've got Lucas Giolito.
Oh, that's right. He missed all of last year, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. So a very competitive camp for the Red Sox and cracking that rotation. They're leading the Braves 2-0. 2-1 to Ozuna. Takes a big cut at a cutter and misses 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he got drafted in 21, Fitz did, out of Auburn. So there's a good chance that he got some good coaching from Tim Hudson, too.
Uh-huh. Runner goes, 2-2 pitch, ball outside. Throw down to second base is late. And Luke Williams swipes second base. Was Glavson there then?
Peyton may have been there, yes.
It could have been teammates.
Yeah.
Runner at second, 1 down. Here's the 3-2 on the way to Marcel. Good swing. Fouled back a fastball.
You go to Auburn with a chance to have Tim Hudson work with you. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to come away learning a lot. One of our favorites, that's for sure. Do it again with a 3-2 count on Ozuna. And the 3-2. And that's ball 4. Laid off a cutter low.
You have to wait a beat just to see what Brian O'Nora's going to do. He kind of stands up like he's going to call strike 3, but didn't.
Here comes Alex Cora. Again, they had Brennan Bernardino tossing in the bullpen. And we will see him. So Fitz comes out of the game. And the lefty Bernardino will come in. Brennan Bernardino, 6'4", 180. Out of Carson, California.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/Odyssey to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/Odyssey for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just...
Last year at Worcester in AAA, only 2 games, then got called up, and he was in 57 games for Boston. 3 starts. And like I said, 33 years old. He's hanging in there. Got to like his perseverance.
Richard Fitz goes 2 1/3. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. There's Garrett Cooper. It's a 2-0 lead for the Red Sox. Left on right matchup. And Cooper takes a called strike. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you from the visitors' broadcast booth here at JetBlue Park. Love the booth here. We got tons of space here. This is one of our favorite places to work.
Close to the crowd, too, aren't we?
Yeah, we're right on them. Good spot in the Grapefruit League. Well, one almost hit him in the foot. And a 1-1 count. About 75 miles or so between this stadium and our home in Northport. Just right down I-75. 2-0 Red Sox. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Cooper takes a called strike. Garrett Cooper struck out in the first inning. Fingers twitching on the bat. 1-2 pitch will miss outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got to assume that Garrett Cooper trying to make this club, this would be situations in regular season where you might see him and as a pinch hitter against a left-handed hitter, or left-handed pitcher rather. Maybe to give Ozuna a day off against a tough lefty.
2-2 pitch, hanging alive, fouling one off above the Braves dugout on the first base line. Tom Goodwin goes to fetch it off the screen. And he'll lob it into the seats for a souvenir.
Bottom line is Cooper needs to take advantage of every opportunity against a lefty.
2-2 pitch. Low ball 3. Couldn't tell if O'Nora was about to ring him up or not.
I know. When he stands up, it looks like he's about to pull that right elbow back. Last time we saw him, he'd gotten dinged by a foul tip over in Port Charlotte. Hard to raise his right arm.
Yeah, good point. 3-2 pitch. And there is ball 4 high. Missed with a fastball. So 3 straight walks have loaded the bases. 2 from Fitz, 1 from Bernardino. And they are loaded now for Chadwick Tromp. You mention it all the time. He loves to be aggressive with that first pitch. Let's see how aggressive he wants to be right here.
Especially if Bernardino wants to get ahead in the count on that first pitch after the walk.
First pitch to Tromp is low and inside with a slider. Braves have him loaded. 1 down in the top of the third, trailing 2-0 to the Red Sox. And a base hit could tie the game. You got Williams at third, Ozuna at second, Cooper at first. 1-0 is nowhere near. You don't necessarily have greyhounds on the base paths at first and second, but this is a cavernous yard, and if Tromp finds a gap, even those guys could score.
Boy, that wind's blowing out to right center now. It went out toward the gap. It'd be tough to haul in.
2-0 pitch. Low and in, 3 balls, no strikes. And Bernardino can't find the strike zone with a map. Walked Cooper, now a 3-0 count with the bases loaded for Tromp. And the 3-0 pitch. And that is ball 4. And the Braves get to run the easy way. 4 straight walks. It's now a 2-1 game as Williams scores. And it'll be up to Connor Capel to continue this thing. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Atlanta's only home for Braves spring training. WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station. The home of the Braves, the Fan.
Bases loaded for Connor Capel. He's certainly capable of some damage. Pitch on the way to him is in for a called strike. Connor made a really nice catch in the first inning on a ball hit out to left field by Connor Wong. That was the inning where the Red Sox scored a couple of runs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Capel lifts one towards foul territory and into the seats down the third baseline. But if it's not for that great defensive play, it could have been a much worse first inning. So he potentially saved a run or two with his glove, and now looking to drive in a run or two, or better right here. No balls and 2 strikes on Connor Capel. 0-2. He chases and misses a slider away. All of a sudden, Bernardino found the strike zone there with a left-on-left matchup. Two down for Jake Marisnick. Red Sox 2, Braves 1, top of the third. Marisnick struck out in the second inning. Tromp, Cooper, and Ozuna take their leads. First pitch swinging. Just about took out Matt Tuiasosopo, Braves third base coach, and an 0-1 count. Braves have done all of this here in the third without the benefit of a base hit. 0-1. Strike. Slider on the outside corner. Marisnick in a hole. If he can reach, Eddie Alvarez will get a crack at it here in the third inning. The 0-2 pitch. Outside with a fastball. Marisnick, high navy socks all the way up to the knees. White shoes on and bright white batting gloves, gripping an all-black bat. Waves it over the plate, now rested on his right shoulder. 1-2 pitch is low and outside. Couldn't get him to chase a changeup.
Good take there. That was a good pitch.
He's leveled the count at 2. 2 down, top of the third, bases loaded. And the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. Sinker on the inside corner. He froze Marisnick, and the bases stay loaded. Braves pick up 1 run, no hits, no errors, and 3 men left aboard. We head to the bottom of the third. 2-1 Red Sox.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/Odyssey to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/Odyssey for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible.
Great to be with you this afternoon. Bringing the Braves and the Red Sox from JetBlue Park in Fort Myers, Florida. Red Sox have a 2-1 lead over the Braves. A.J. Smith-Shawver back to work, and he pumps in a called strike on Trevor Story. And closed the line on Richard Fitz, the starter for the Red Sox, as he gave up 1 run in 2 1/3 innings, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 2 hits allowed. Inside-out swing, that'll be fouled off by Story. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you on a sunny and windy day here in Fort Myers. That wind blowing to straightaway center field. A.J. Smith-Shawver in his 3rd inning of work to this point. He's allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Gave up all 3 hits in the 1st inning, 2 of them doubles. 0-2 pitch. Pretty good slider, swung on, fouled back.
Big inning here. Have a good, quick inning against the heart of their order. No walks. He's ahead in the count 0-2. That's a good sign right here against Story.
0-2 to Story. And he closes the book on him with a good fastball.
Really well located. Down and away.
Story goes down looking. 3rd strikeout by A.J. Smith-Shawver, 1 down for David Hamilton. Interesting note for the Red Sox. You and I were talking about this before the game. We were chatting with some of the Red Sox broadcasters, and they feel like a platoon could be in order for the second base position this season between this man, David Hamilton, and former Brave Vaughn Grissom. There's a called strike. And either way, they'll have a different second baseman starting on opening day than they had last year. Last year, Emmanuel Valdez was their opening day starter at second base. He's with Pittsburgh now. Well, one misses outside. Also, Tyler O'Neill was their opening day starter in right field, and he's now with Baltimore. So 2025, they'll have a different second baseman and right fielder than they had opening day last year. There's a little line drive out to second, caught by Eddie Alvarez. And 2 down here in the third inning. Here's why that's interesting. This will be the 7th consecutive season they've had a different second baseman and right fielder for opening day. So that's been a revolving door for the Red Sox. Now 7 years in a row, second base and right field. But it doesn't come anywhere close to what the Giants have had in left field. There's a fly ball to deep left field. Connor Capel in line with it, and he'll make the catch just shy of the warning track. Pick that up when we come back. Wong flies out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Good inning for A.J. Smith-Shawver. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 2-1 Boston.
Hey Braves fans, spring and warm weather are officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust...
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Think about the people who inspire you most. Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient, too. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing, and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game.
The official car wash of the Atlanta Braves with over 290 locations nationwide. Tidal, your go-to destination for clean car happiness. Experience clean car shine worthy of the major leagues today at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. It'll be Alvarez, Cairo, and Kelnick here at the top of the 4th inning. We're talking about the second base and right field position for the Red Sox and how they've had a different man on opening day in those positions each of the last 6 seasons. And this will be the 7th year in a row. And we mentioned how that's nothing compared to the Giants situation in left field. That'll be fouled off. This season, whomever is in left field for the Giants will be the 19th different left fielder they've had on opening day for the last 19 years. Not a single guy has been back for consecutive seasons.
That's incredible. Hard to replace Barry Bonds, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two runs, 3 hits for the Red Sox. 1 run, 2 hits for the Braves.
It's like they've had open tryouts for 19 years.
There's a 1-1 pitch. That'll be fouled off. They had Michael Conforto in left field last year on opening day. He's with the Dodgers now. Who isn't with the Dodgers now outside of us?
Just going to ask you, give me a list of guys that did not sign with L.A. Be a short list.
Ball and 2 strikes on Eddie Alvarez. And he swings and misses at a slider for strike 3. Well, some sad news yesterday. Here comes Alex Cora. He's going to make a call to the bullpen. Not sure if you know the name Art Shalleck or not. Art Shalleck played in the 40s and 50s.
He's my roommate.
Was he really? Art Shalleck passed away yesterday at the age of 100. He was the oldest living baseball player.
I think that's awesome. He was going to be 101 next month. And I was reading a story about him today when they announced his passing, and said that back in 1951, he actually took Mickey Mantle's spot on the roster. Wow. With one change. I don't know if
Bosch's innovative power tools make you feel like a Bosch. Like when you pile drive screws and bolts with the 2-in-1 impact driver, you'll feel like
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah.
Or when you powerfully blast through concrete with the Bulldog rotary hammer, you'll feel
Like I have the power.
And when you make buttery smooth cuts with the Glide Miter saw, you'll feel
Scoobity-bee-bop smooth, baby.
What he said. With expertly engineered power tools, the more you Bosch, the more you feel like a
Bosch.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in zone,
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1
high school in Virginia. Botettourt. Botetort.
Lord Botetort.
Went to Concord University in West Virginia.
Well, he's on the mound now. And there's a ball outside to Christian Cairo.
Hey, Jonathan, look this up for me. I need to know what the nickname is for the Lord Botetort team.
1-0 pitch, and Cairo swings and misses at a cutter. They should be the Tortoises.
That'd be good.
Lord Botetort Tortoise. One ball and one strike. All right, JC's got an answer. The Cavaliers.
All right.
1-1 is high. Lord Botetort Cavaliers. Red Sox 2, Braves 1. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Two on in for a strike, 2-2. Well, Bernardino eventually figured it out. He walked the first two batters he faced, then struck out the next three. And now Kelly on the mound. So the Red Sox have used three pitchers in this game. A.J. Smith-Shawver has gone 3 innings for the Braves. His first inning was a bit rocky, but since then he's been very good. He's retired 7 in a row. 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball towards deep left center field. Jaron Duran with room. And he'll range to his left, make the catch, 2 away. Two down for Jared Kelenic. A walk and a ground out for Jared. He's had a good swing this spring. Alex Bregman right on the grass between second and third. There's a called strike on Kelenic.
Heard a lot of people bragging on the new hitting coach for the Braves, Tim Hires. And some of his influence on the hitters that have helped them.
Well, 1 in for a strike. Yeah, by all accounts, Tim Hires is a dynamite land for the Braves for the hitting coach position. 0-2, punched past the mound from short, Story to his left, gloves and fires. And that's in time for round number 3. Braves go down 1-2-3 in the fourth. We move along to the bottom of the inning. Still 2-1 Boston.
When you buy a Subaru from Subaru of Gwinnett, you're buying more than a vehicle. You're buying safety for your family, an investment that will hold its value, and something that will last a long time. You're buying trust. For a limited time, celebrate all the 2025 models during the Subaru A Lot to Love event, now through March 31st.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Think about the people who inspire you most. Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient, too. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month.
At Lowe's, our members get more. With the MyLowe's Rewards programs, you can shop member-only deals for your home and business every week. Plus, members earn points on eligible purchases. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go.
Red Sox 2, Braves 1 into the bottom of the fourth. Still A.J. Smith-Shawver for the Braves. Just turned in a 1-2-3 third and facing Rob Refsnyder to lead off the bottom of the fourth. First pitch slider misses high. Well, if he puts together another good inning right here, you'd say that he finished off his outing on a very positive note.
I agree, and better to do it this way than the reverse.
1-0 ground ball to third, a diving attempt, but foul right outside the bag. Good effort by Luke Williams. Yeah, they're in that first inning. Got a ground out by Duran, but then back-to-back doubles from Bregman and Story that drove in a run. There was a walk, a fly out, and an RBI single by this man, Refsnyder. And then it was able to recalibrate with a strikeout of Rafaela in the first. Worked around a one-out walk in the second. That was all he allowed that inning. Then had a 1-2-3 third inning. So since the RBI single by Refsnyder in the first inning, all he's given up is a walk.
Yeah.
There's a fly ball in the air to right field. Lazy fly ball to right and under at Kelnick for the out. One down.
Yeah, it's 8 out of 9. He is set down. And like I said, a lot better to finish this way, finish strong, than to start off strong and then get knocked around.
Yeah.
And have a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth. But he looks good here since the first inning.
Ceddanne Rafaela to the plate. He's their DH today. They'll take a ball outside. You mentioned that the Red Sox won 81-81 last year. They have not had a winning season since 2021, if you can believe it.
Is that right?
1-0 clubbed hard out to left field. Capel giving ground, throws up the glove, makes the catch on the warning track. That was a screamer out there to left. And 2 down here in the fourth inning. Yeah, Alex Cora going into his 7th season managing the Red Sox. And his first season, 2018, they won the World Series. 2021, they made it to the ALCS. You might remember they had a 3-2 lead, maybe a 2-1 lead, if I'm remembering correctly, against Houston. And then Houston came back, won that series, and then bowed out to the Braves in the World Series. There's a called strike. But there was a moment where it looked like that World Series could have been Braves and Red Sox. 0-1 foul off, 0-2.
Well, with their new and improved rotation and the addition of Alex Bregman and the health of Trevor Story, they're going to be a tough team to be reckoned with.
0-2, and he makes contact with a cutter to hang alive, fouling him back.
Again, in that division, and you pointed out, too, there are a few things that have cropped up, especially the concern about Garrett Cole's elbow with the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton's 2 elbows.
Yeah. How about that?
That's bizarre. The 0-2 pitch bounced up there. We all know the Orioles will be tough again. Just a stout division.
Orioles got Charlie Morton. Lost Corbin Burns to free agency.
The 1-2 pitch struck him out. Good cutter. And if that's that for A.J. Smith-Shawver, that's a dandy way to finish. A 1-2-3 fourth inning. We head to the top of the fifth. 2-1 Boston.
At Kroger, an annual Boost membership is better than ever. Save up to $1,100 each year on gas, groceries, delivery fees, and streaming options.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Think about the people who inspire you most. Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient, too. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
His new catcher is Sebi Zavala. So Hendricks on the mound, Zavala behind the plate, and at the microphone, Joseph.
Thanks, buddy. Hendricks been around a while. He's had a lot of success in the big leagues. 36 years old now, 10-year veteran. Born in Australia. And has had a lot of injury problems over the last couple of years. And he will face Luke Williams, has been said to lead off the inning. Braves down 2-1. First pitch swinging and little soft line drive out to right. And there's Ruff Snyder to make the catch, 1 out. And that'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, who has struck out and walked. Marcell 4 for 18 this spring. Works out of the stretch and a hard sinker swung on and missed. Next offering, strike call, 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits for Boston. All the runs and all the hits came in the first inning. Braves a run on 2 hits. Their run came on a bases-loaded walk. Hendricks fires, breaking ball, one-handed, out over short, and into left field for a base hit for Marcell. He was fooled on the curveball, but he one-handed it to get on with 1 out.
He's strong as an ox, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Incredibly strong. He'll make way for a pinch runner. We'll tell you who that is in just a minute. As Garrett Cooper comes to the plate, he has struck out and walked. Wind still galing out toward center field. And Garrett Cooper put a charge in one to deep left field. Everybody's going to admire this one as it flies over everything, folks. It flew over the Green Monster, both levels of stands, and somewhere out into the Fort Myers afternoon. That one was cranked, and the Braves now lead it 3-2. First homer of the spring for Garrett Cooper, and he crushed it.
That was Kobe Cato running at first base.
Well, he got to trot.
Yeah, he did.
For Cooper, his second and third RBIs of the spring. Chadwick Tromp, the batter. Big swing, and his follow-through nailed the new catcher, Zavala, but he appears to be okay.
It's funny for Cato. He comes out to pinch run. He's just standing at first. He stretches and then just trots around the bases.
That's all he needed.
That's an easy way to get around station to station.
Uh-huh. Trump drives one to center and pretty deep. Sedan goes back, can't get it. He'll play it off the wall and into second base with a double is Trump. I said Sedan, that is Thompson out there in center field. Rafaela is the DH today, but no play at all for Thompson. He had to turn around and just wait for it to carry him back to him. So Liam Hendricks greeted rather rudely. A single, a homer, a double with one out. And here is Capel. He has singled in 2 trips, struck out his last time. Takes high ball 1. Liam Hendricks, first year of pro ball, 2007. In the Gulf Coast League with the Twins. Delivers low. Check swing. He didn't go. Garrett Cooper's 2-run homer has the Braves on top. Trump leads from second, and the pitch swung on, and that's hit high and deep toward right field. Ref Snyder on the move, just shy of the warning track in front of the bullpens. He'll make the catch. Chadwick Trump tags, and he'll move over to third base. But some well-hit balls here in the 5th inning for Atlanta. Runner at third and 2 out for Marisnick. Marisnick has fanned twice today. And the stretch and the pitch to him is low, ball 1. One would expect A.J. Smith-Shawver's day to be done after his 4 innings of work. Bryce Elder had been throwing in the Atlanta bullpen. Marisnick right down on the knob of the bat, waits, swings and misses at a fastball. 1-1. Smith-Shawver, 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. The hits and the runs all in the first inning. Swing and a miss again by Marisnick. 1-2. Smith-Shawver walked 1 batter in the first inning, 1 in the second, but didn't allow another base runner after the walk in the second inning. 4 strikeouts. And the pitch high and away to Marisnick, 2-2. Eddie Alvarez on deck. Two. Breaking ball, lifted foul, right side, foul territory. Gonzalez is over there, and he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But a 2-run launch job by Garrett Cooper has put the Braves on top. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-2 Atlanta.
Georgia is home to over 600,000 veterans who play an important role in strengthening our communities. The Warrior Alliance is recognizing these contributions at the 4th Annual Veteran Impact Awards and Gala on Thursday, May 22nd.
Man, that was easy.
Bulldog Rotary Hammer!
Hello?
It is I, He-Man, your inner Bosch.
Inner...
Bosch!
I'm sorry, what?
That powerful feeling you get when you can powerfully blast through concrete. Say it with me.
What, like right now?
Yes! We have the power!
The more you Bosch, the more you feel like
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Think about the people who inspire you most. Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient, too. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Spring's in full swing on MLB Network. Turn on the most live spring training games anywhere. Then recap today's news and highlights on MLB Tonight as the best analyst.
Bryce Elder, and he's on for the fourth time this spring. 7 innings worked and a 2.57 ERA for him.
And he'll face 9-1-2 for the Red Sox in the first pitch to Thompson. Trace Thompson is a strike. Got some more changes for the Braves, too, defensively. Bryce misses a little bit low. 1-1. 4 innings of work, the last 3 outstanding by Smith-Shawver. Foul ball sent out of play by Thompson. 1-2. Got Ethan Workinger now in right field. Cade Bunnell is at first base. And Kirk Casale is the new catcher. Swing and a fly ball by Thompson to deep center. Back goes Marisnik. He's at the wall, and that one is gone. Home run. Wow, what a spring for Trace Thompson. His 6th home run of the spring. And we got a tie game 3-3. 6th homer and 12th RBI. I'd say he's like enjoying hitting here at JetBlue Park.
Yeah, he's loving it. All he had to do is put it up into that wind. We mentioned the wind is flying directly out to center field. And he got all of that one and up into that breeze.
Top of the order, we got a new hitter for the Red Sox. That's Nate Eaton, who will hit for Duran. And he takes low to even the count 1-1. Swing and a fly ball to left. If that's fair, that's gone. Headed toward the monster, gone. That cleared everything. Nate Eaton, pinch hitting. Makes it 4-3 Red Sox. Well, that lead didn't last long. And Bryce Elder greeted rudely. And Alex Bregman, the batter, he has doubled high off the left field wall today and flied out deep to left and takes a strike. Trevor Story on deck. Big swing and a miss by Bregman. 0-2. Back-to-back homers by the Red Sox to greet Bryce Elder. He delivers, and a ground ball sent toward third. Williams charges, got it on a short hop, throws him out, one away. Nice play by Luke.
It's a really tough play that he made look a lot easier than it is.
Luke can play anywhere. And he just made a good play at third right there. Trevor Story doubled in a run in the first. Fouls one back. He also took a called third strike against Smith-Shawver back in the third inning. 1 for 2. The 0-1 to the shortstop, fouled back.
You know, that play by Luke, if you can play it on one hop out of the air, that's preferable. But he had to play that short hop. It was going to take that second bounce, and that second bounce can sometimes go any direction.
Yeah, he had to smother it, take his chances.
Backhanded it very quickly.
Story called timeout, steps out. Red Sox do a lot of that. The 0-2, high. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 offering down low and away. 2-2. Red Sox made a lot of changes in their coaching staff over the offseason. 2-2 pitch, went down and away, and Story lines it to right field. But there is Workinger for that one. He makes the catch, 2 down. They have 4 new members of their staff. Jose David Flores is the first base infield instructor. Parker Gwynn is the catching coach. Chris Holt, bullpen coach, and Dylan Lawson, assistant hitting coach. That's a lot of turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Foul ball off the foot of David Hamilton, who has walked and lined out. Hamilton trying to walk it off. Former Brewer. Has been told you, he's probably going to factor into a platoon at second base with Vaughn Grissom. Ryan O'Nora duffs off the plate to give him a chance to recover, catch his breath. Hamilton 0 for 1 today. Back in there, and a ground ball sent to first. And Bunnell is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and that'll end the inning. So after the back-to-back homers to start the inning, Elder gets 3 in a row, but we go to the 6th inning of play, and the Braves are now down 4-3.
At Marietta Eye Clinic, we understand the importance of good vision, whether it's reading, driving, or playing sports.
At Lowe's, our members get more. With the MyLowe's Rewards programs, you can shop member-only deals for your home and business every week. Plus, members earn points on eligible purchases. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Greg Weissert, 6'2", 235, making his 5th appearance of the spring. A very good spring. 4 innings, no runs, no hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. And he is the 5th pitcher used by Boston in the game.
And he will face Eddie Alvarez to lead off the 6th inning. Braves trailing 4-3, and he takes a strike. Eddie's 0 for 1. He is, 0-1 count. He is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Wholesale changes for the Red Sox defensively. We'll get to in a minute. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Eddie. He'll be followed by Christian Cairo. And then Workinger should be in that top spot in the batting order, taking over for Kelnick. 0-2, sidearm sinker down low, 1-2. Still Gonzalez at first for the Red Sox. Weissert fires a little outside. Evens account 2-2. New second baseman is Christian Campbell. New shortstop Marcelo Meyer for Boston. New third baseman Nick Sogard. Swing and a foul tip. Alvarez stays alive. New left fielder Max Ferguson. And Nate Eaton, who had the pinch hit homer, is in center. Two and two the count. Joe Ben and Jay Chad with you from JetBlue Park. Time called. And the catcher, Sebi Zavala, out to talk to Weissert.
Christian Campbell at second and Marcelo Meyer at short, two of their top three prospects. Only prospect ranking higher than those two, Roman Anthony, an outfielder.
I've heard of Campbell, read about him. Weissert comes set, delivers inside and hit Eddie Alvarez, or did it? Yeah, hit him. Came way in with a sidearm fastball, nailed him, looked like in the left leg. But he's aboard, tying run, nobody out. And Christian Cairo, the batter, he's hit the ball hard twice today, but nothing to show for it. He's hit into a fielder's choice, and he's flied out. 4 for 17 this spring with a double. Weissert delivers a strike to get ahead 0-1. Stretch in the pitch, fouled off and out of play over the zigzag roof line of JetBlue Park. That's unique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unlike anything you've ever seen on a overhang rooftop at a ballpark.
No. The next offering is down low. Snap throw to first, and Eddie Alvarez just gets back ahead of the throw from Zavala.
Remember in the first inning, we were talking about the trade that sent Richard Fitz from the Yankees to the Red Sox. This pitcher, Greg Weissert, was also in on that trade. It was Nicholas Giudice, Richard Fitz, and Greg Weissert for Alex Verdugo.
Cairo struck out on the last pitch, then the throw down to first. So one away for Workinger. There goes the runner. Pitch is a strike, throw down to second. Plenty of time. And Alvarez is gunned down. Boy, Zavala can cut it loose, can he?
Sure can. That was right on the money.
So quickly, 2 outs. And I believe the pitch was a strike, so it's 0-1 to Workinger. Weissert fires. Fastball fouled away. Boy, pretty tough for right-handers to hang in there on this guy. Luke Williams would be next. 2 out. Braves down 4-3. We're in the 6th. And the 0-2 fouled away again. Chris Sale tomorrow. It's always fun to watch a Cy Young winner pitch. He'll go against Tampa Bay at Northport at Cool Today Park. 1:05 first pitch. Outside to Workinger. 1-2.
Looking like we're going to have to dodge some showers tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty threatening forecast. Brian Snitker was talking about the rainout you guys had earlier in camp and how that threw some of the pitching plans in disarray. Workinger sends one in the air to left field, but not very deep. And it's caught in left field, and that will do it for the Braves. They get a base runner, but no damage. Nobody left. They trail 4-3.
When you buy a Subaru from Subaru of Gwinnett, you're buying more than a vehicle. You're buying safety for your family, an investment that will hold its value, and something that will last a long time. You're buying trust.
At Lowe's, our members get more. With the MyLowe's Rewards programs, you can shop member-only deals for your home and business every week. Plus, members earn points on eligible purchases. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Nia.
Hi, Nia. It's Jennifer. Did you know that Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, I work here.
Okay. I was just double checking. Get it?
Because Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, you get me, Nia.
You could say that I double get you.
I guess we've taken it too far.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Bryce Elder into his second inning of work. Goes to work against the catcher, Zavala, and he lines one off the glove of Bunnell at first base and into right field. First pitch swinging and hit a rope into right field. Base hit. And Rob Refsnyder, who has stayed in the game for the Red Sox in right field, will get another at bat. He is 1 for 2 today. And the first pitch to him is up and in, ball one. How about Refsnyder? He started his career with the Twins and trained in Fort Myers. He's traded to the Red Sox, and he trains in Fort Myers.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch, swung on, popped up, down the first base line. Long run for Bunnell. He can't get there, but it drops foul.
I'm not sure if he had a home down here or not, but not uncommon for guys to have an off-season home that's in the same town that you train in for spring training.
Yeah.
And if he had one, he probably went from thinking, man, I got to move to, I can stay put.
Yeah, I'm good. Same colors, too, navy and red.
Uh-huh.
Got it working. Chases a breaking ball. Good one from Bryce there. And the count 1-2. Elder gave up back-to-back homers to Thompson and Eaton to start his outing, and then got 3 straight outs. Out of the stretch, the pitch swung on and missed, struck him out. First strikeout for Bryce Elder, 1 out.
How many springs did you have in Florida versus Arizona?
Have to think about that one for a second. Ceddanne Rafaela, the batter. He is struck out and lined out. Takes a strike. So it was 4 in Arizona and the rest in Florida.
Okay. So you got a really good taste of both.
Yeah. Ground ball to the right side, handled by Alvarez. Hard throw back to second for an out, over to first, but it gets past Bunnell. No advance for Rafaela, but what a play by Eddie Alvarez, who actually gloved that ball out on the grass in right field and threw back to Cairo to get the lead runner. Good play. I preferred Florida, Ben.
Get a sweat going a little easier?
Yeah, a little more humidity. First baseman Gonzalez, Romy Gonzalez, has stayed in the game for this at bat. He sends a fly ball to right center. Marisnik says he's got it, and he does, and that'll end the inning. So a leadoff single amounts to nothing, and we go to the seventh. Red Sox still on top, 4-3.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. And no matter what.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/Odyssey to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/Odyssey for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did.
A couple of changes for them. Now playing first base is Nathan Hickey, and checking in right field is Philip Sykes, and checking back in for us, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. Tied ball game, 4-3 Red Sox over the Braves. And the first pitch to Luke Williams is in there for a called strike. Still Weissert on the mound now for the Red Sox. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Luke. Check swing. He went on the slider. And an 0-2 count. Luke walked and scored in the third inning. Also stole a base. He's been very good defensively at third base today. 0-2 to Williams. Up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wyatt Mills, a right-hander, warming in the Red Sox bullpen. See how long they want to go with Weissert here in the 7th inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Luke Williams. And that's in for a called third strike. Front door slider. Williams goes down looking. And one down for Kobe Cato. He came on to pinch run for Ozuna and scored a run in the 5th inning. And now Cato up there. Cato was originally with the Mariners. Take that back. Originally with the Astros, then with the Mariners. And then signed with the Braves organization as a free agent in November. There's a ball outside. Cato is from Honolulu. And he spent some time with AA Mississippi last year. Former 13th round draft selection in 2021. 1-0 to Cato. Punched hard out towards first. Off the body of Nathan Hickey and rolls into foul ground. That'll be a base hit for Kobe Cato.
Hit that hard.
Single for Kobe Cato. Bouncing one off the first baseman, Nathan Hickey. Now Cade Bunnell coming up to the plate. Tying run at first base. Bunnell swinging it from the left side, takes a ball inside. now wearing number 98 on his back. Offering on the way. Line drive. Caught it second by Campbell. They throw to first and double off Cato. And very swiftly, the top of the seventh comes to an end. So no runs, one hit, no errors, and none left. Time for us to stretch. We head to the bottom of the seventh. 4-3 Boston.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Think about the people who inspire you most. Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient, too. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month.
Man, that was easy.
Bulldog Rotary Hammer!
Hello?
It is I, He-Man, your inner Bosch.
Inner...
Bosch!
I'm sorry, what?
That powerful feeling you get when you can powerfully blast through concrete. Say it with me.
What, like right now?
Yes! We have the power.
The official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat. This is exclusive coverage of Atlanta Braves spring training on the home of the Braves, The Fan, and streaming free on the 680 The Fan app.
Red Sox 4, Braves 3 as we go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Leading it off for Boston will be Christian Campbell. Takes the ball low. Lots of changes for the Braves. Start in the outfield. Gerardo Quintero is the new left fielder. Cody Milligan is the new center fielder. It's still Ethan Workinger in right. So Quintero, Milligan, and Workinger left to right in the outfield. 1-0 pitch from Elder, misses low. New third baseman is Keyshawn Ogans. New shortstop Luke Waddell. New second baseman Cal Conley. And still Cade Bunnell at first base. This ball low. So basically we need a 6-3 ground out. So you can go Waddell to Bunnell for an out. There's a 3-0 pitch. In for a strike, 3-1. Still Kurt Casale behind the plate, and Bryce Elder on for his third inning of work here in the seventh inning. 3-1 to Campbell, and that's ball 4 low. That is the first walk allowed by Bryce Elder. Back to the top of the order to Nate Eaton, who homered in the fifth inning. Good lead at first base by Campbell. So Bryce Elder will keep an eye on him. Nate Eaton, right-handed hitter, shows bunt, pushes one up the first base line. Elder's got it, and he goes over and puts the tag on the chest of Nate Eaton. So Eaton homered in the fifth inning and a bunt here in the seventh inning. And down to second base for Christian Campbell. Sack bunt goes one unassisted. Nick Sogard to the plate. This is the spot that originally had Alex Bregman in it. Bregman went 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Sogard took over at third base an inning ago. First time we've seen him to the plate in the game. Elder brings the pitch. A little bit too tall, 1 ball and no strikes. Braves facing the Rays tomorrow. That'll be a home game. And as Joe mentioned, Chris Sale on the mound for the Braves, and the Rays have not announced who they'll be going with tomorrow. 1-0 pitch in for a called strike. like the Braves have such a great situation here in spring training with multiple teams conveniently located an hour or less from them. There's the 1-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. And none of them are teams in their own division.
That was what was good about that limited schedule that everybody had post-COVID.
Right, the pod
They had the pod,
schedule, yeah.
and they didn't have to play anybody in their division a lot.
2-1 pitch, and that's high, 3-1. Nick Sogard swinging it from the left side against the righty Elder. 4-3 Red Sox as we're in the bottom of the 7th inning, and the 3-1 pitch. In for a strike. And we'll occasionally see, I know we've seen the Marlins twice. I know we'll see the Phillies twice. And outside of that, you really don't see too many teams in this division. 3-2 is high, and that's ball 4. And right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Atlanta's only home for Braves spring training. WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station. The home of the Braves, the Fan.
Runners at first and second, 1 out. Braves trailing 4-3. We don't see the Mets at all this spring. Pitch on the way. Bouncer to the left side. That finds a hole and a base hit in the left field. Coming around third base, Christian Campbell. Here's the throw from Quintero. Cut off to the third base side of the mound. A run scores. It's an RBI single for Marcelo Meyer, and it's a 5-3 lead for the Red Sox.
Leadoff walk cost Bryce there. That was just a high chopper and a lot of room on the left side for him to squeak one through.
Still just 1 down. And now it is Max Ferguson to the plate. And he swings and misses at a first pitch slider. Elder to the plate. A swing and a miss by Ferguson. Yeah, the inning is going to walk, followed by a sac bunt. Another walk, and then the RBI single. And the Red Sox have him at first and second with just the 1 out. Ferguson took time, backed out of there, now back in. Oh, 2 from Elder. And there's a swing and a tip foul. I just barely got a piece of a slider.
Took a bite out of Kurt Casale. Little uneven outing for Bryce Elder again, starting with the 2 homers. And then starting this inning with a walk, sacrificing another walk.
This is the 14th batter he's faced. That pitch misses. 7 of the previous 13 he has faced have reached. Check swing on a fastball that missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Max Ferguson. Red Sox 5, Braves 3, bottom of the 7th inning. Elder really could use a ground ball, get 2 and get out of this jam. They'll miss low and inside there. Count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. Former Texas Longhorn came on in the 5th inning. There's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. There was Thompson and Eaton who took him deep. He's also given up hits to Zavala as well as Meyer. And the 2 walks mixed in there as well. Runner goes, and there's a squib foul. Keep it a 3-2 count as Sogard and Meyer were on the move there. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you from JetBlue Park here in Fort Myers, Florida. Braves trailing 5-3 as Elder is battling. Runners go. 3-2 fouled back our way and over the rooftop. This is Grapefruit League game number 15 for the Braves. There are 14 left after today, and of those remaining 14, a dozen of those will be here in Florida, and 2 of those will be in those 2 exhibitions against the Cubs in Arizona. So we are making our way there, about halfway through with spring training. 3-2. Line drive into left field. That's trouble. That lays down for a base hit. Rolls to the edge of the warning track. Finally picked up by Gerardo Quintero. 1 run in. They try a back pick with the runner at third base, and he's back in there. Meyer just got back in around the tag of Keyshawn Ogans. But a run scores, and it's 6-3 Red Sox as Ferguson is standing at second base.
I don't know how he got back safely. Throw back there beat him. Maybe dropped a little swim move on Ogans over there.
It's turned into a 2-run inning, and there's Seby Zavala. Seby Zavala singled in the 6th inning. Now the infield is in for the Braves. Red Sox have doubled up the Braves with a 6-3 score. Pitch to Zavala. He sends one foul. Got a big crowd, like we mentioned. 9,031 in attendance today. Braves have right-hander Austin Smith tossing in the bullpen. Infield in, runners at second and third. 0-1 pitch, finds its mark. Got a slider over the outside corner. 0-2 count on Zavala. On deck is Nathan Hickey. Coming set now, Elder. 0-2 pitch. Just missed. Boy, that looked like a good sinker. One, 2 in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strikeout would do Elder wonders right here. Ready with his 2-2 selection, and the righty deals. And the slider is just sent foul into the seats down the first baseline.
A couple of positive things on the defensive side. On that base hit that drove in a run by Ferguson. It was a nice job by Quintero out in left field to cut it off before it got to the wall, and then the relay to Waddell was excellent.
2-2, look out. Ground ball fouled on the third base line. Just about took out Kyle Hudson, their third base coach.
But the relay into Waddell and then the throw to third to try to backpick Meyer, as you said. That was well done by the Braves defense.
I thought they had him.
Yeah.
Elder's 2-2. Got him looking. Change up to touch the inside corner. Seby Zavala goes down looking, 2 away, and that'll be the final batter that Elder faces. Brian Snitker coming out. And he'll be going with his right-hander, Austin Smith. So I know that Elder was hoping to get through the bottom of the 7th inning. He came on for the 5th, and it's been a bit of a wild ride for Elder. Gave up 2 homers to the first 2 batters that he faced, and then got the next 3 in order after that to get out of the 5th inning. 6th inning worked around a leadoff single, no problem. But here in the 7th, a leadoff walk, then 2 batters later, another walk. And then that's when the contact came for the Red.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/Odyssey to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/Odyssey for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Lowe's knows that your business is built on speed and trust. That's why the Lowe's Pro Desk is here to get you what you need the moment you need it. We'll help you plan your project, calculate your materials, and pivot when your job takes an unexpected turn. And with our pro-only checkout and dedicated pro parking, you have what you need to tackle your job and be back on the job in no time. Just visit us at the Pro Desk. Lowe's knows pros.
Yeah, I agree with you. Not exactly what Bryce Elder had in mind today for his out. Running out of days, you know?
Yeah.
To make an impression or to show that you were getting more consistent.
First pitch on the way to Hickey, a swing and a miss at a slider. Hickey's helmet came off. Very long hair flipping out of the back of his Navy helmet. Oh, one from Halligan. And bounced up there. Good knockdown by Kurt Casale.
His helmet flying off with that long hair reminds me of was playing summer ball, semi-pro ball in Liberal, Kansas, the Liberal BJs, but there was a guy we were playing against whose helmet flew off.
1-1 in the dirt and bounces to the backstop. That'll mean a run. Meyer trots across on the wild pitch over to third base for Ferguson, and it's 7-3 Red Sox.
And that run charged to Elder. But back before long hair was, I guess, part of baseball, this guy's helmet flew off, and I swear his hair went down to his back, but he had it all rolled up and under his helmet, under his hat and helmet, to make sure nobody saw it.
And the secret was out at that point.
Secret was out.
2-1 from Halligan on the inside corner, but low. That was in a collegiate summer league?
Yes.
Here's the 3-1. And he's able to send one foul down the right field line, right off the thumb. Sounded like he snapped his bat. Was that the league where they provided you a job during the day and you're working at an oil refinery?
That's correct.
I remember that story.
It was Liberal, Kansas. If you're not sure about the geographics, it's right above the Oklahoma Panhandle. And it is hotter than blazes in the summertime. And we had gone to the College World Series, so I got there late. I got a good job, but working at a Panhandle Eastern Pipeline Company pumping station.
That's paying some dues right there.
Oh, brother. We had one really old dude who knew how to work every nut and bolt on all those machines.
Yeah.
But it was the young pups who had to do all the work. He'd just tell you what to unscrew or tighten.
Is that the worst job you ever had?
No, the worst job I ever had was at a brick company. Taking bricks right out of the kiln and stacking them in the summertime. No, thank you.
Man, that's hot. You're probably losing 10, 15 pounds a day.
I couldn't afford it.
3-1, a miss low and inside. There's ball 4. So Nathan Hickey is aboard. This week, Carlos Narvaez pinch hitting for Ceddanne Rafaela. So you do that job during the day, and then you're supposed to have enough energy left over to go play ball that night.
Yeah, every night. Except for the weekends. Didn't have to work on the weekends.
Narvaez swings and misses. There goes the bat. Hits the screen and lands in the Red Sox dugout. I believe it missed everybody. Runners at first and third, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. And a 7-3 lead for the Red Sox. If Narvaez reaches, then Sykes would be due up. Philip Sykes, he's on deck. Meanwhile, the right-hander Patrick Halligan trying to find out number 3. Set of the belt, pick off over to first base, back in with a dive, Nathan Hickey. I can't imagine they still have leagues like that where you've got a job quite like that during the daytime.
I don't really know.
There's the 0-1. That'll be sent foul. No, they have, you got the Cape Cod League, and you got the league in Alaska, but
yeah.
I'm sure guys might be doing some things during the day, perhaps, but not like that.
The great job was fixing up all of the recreational leagues, ballparks, chalking them, dragging them.
0-2 in the dirt, 1-2.
I mean, it was still hot and all that, but nothing like working inside a sheet metal building full of gas pumping stations. And I'm not talking about like a gas station. I'm talking about giant machines that pump gas, natural gas, from the west coast to the east.
1-2 pitch in the dirt, boxed up by Casali. See, I'm just picturing you doing all that and also fighting wasps and all sorts of stuff out there.
That wasn't too much of a problem inside those machines, inside those buildings. But it was quite a quick turnaround getting off work and going to the ballpark.
2-2, high heat, strikes out Carlos Narvaez. That ends the bottom of the 7th inning. But 3 runs across for the Red Sox. We played 7. We head to the 8th. 7-3 Boston.
Our story begins with Jackie going to work. She walks into the elevator thinking,
maybe I'll play my extreme scratcher. I could win up to $2 million.
That's the...
At Lowe's, our members get more. With the MyLowe's rewards programs, you can shop member-only deals for your home and business every week. Plus, members earn points on eligible purchases. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Producer engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. Braves scored once in the third, twice in the 5th. That's been it. Got a 2-run homer in the 5th inning from Garrett Cooper. And the other run came in on a bases-loaded walk. Kurt Casali fouls one off the brand-new pitcher, Wyatt Mills. Mills, a big, tall righty, 6'4", 220 from Gonzaga. And when I say that, I really mean it. He went to Gonzaga Preparatory School for high school in Spokane, and then went to Gonzaga University in Spokane.
That's convenient. You just have to go down the hall.
Right, exactly. It's like 13th grade.
Yeah.
Wyatt Mills making his 4th appearance of the spring. 2.45 ERA for him this spring. He's been in the big leagues with the Royals and the Mariners. It sounds like you.
Mm-hmm.
That'll miss inside.
He's another side armor.
Ball and a strike on Kurt Casali. Casali fouls one back.
So, again, I say this, and I guess it's from personal experience. You're trying to make a team like Kirk Casale as a backup catcher, and then you get one at bat, and it's some guy they brought in that's coming from Laredo, you know.
Mm-hmm. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2.
You know, for Kurt, you just, can I have a soft tossing left-hander just
no
once?
Kidding.
Chadwick Tromp had a good day.
2-2, tied him up. He swings and misses at a curveball. And Tromp was on base 3 times. Single, double, and a bases loaded walk. Gerardo Quintero, the batter. You know, I was asking you about the worst job you ever had a little while ago. I thought about asking that to Jonathan, but I was afraid he might say, this job with us.
Yeah, having to show up and mess with you goons.
Quintero takes a called strike.
Was one of your worst jobs when you had to be a broadcaster, groundskeeper, and stat man all in one?
That was challenging. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a high pop-up but foul. But I knew that I was calling games at the end of the day, so it was all okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the ballpark. Yeah, the independent team I worked for was selling tickets, blowing out the stadium, doing inventory on the concession stands. Trying to think what else. Sweeping the parking lot. Remember that? That was terrible.
Oh, my.
The 2 fouled back and out of play. And then you get to do your broadcast notes, call the game. That's what I was excited about. But the worst was the cleanup job that we had to do the night the nacho can exploded. And nacho cheese was everywhere.
Oh, no.
A 2 to Quintero. That'll be swung on and missed. I don't think I ordered cheese on anything for about a year after that.
I'll bet.
But somebody had left. You know, you have the industrial size can of nachos. You look like a paint can.
Sure.
But filled with nacho cheese, and somebody had left it on one of the burners overnight. But they had the lid on it. So that thing built up heat overnight, and it absolutely exploded. Had a cheese bomb go off in the concessions overnight. And there we were wiping cheese off of everything the next morning. There's a called strike.
Good times.
Yeah. Cody Milligan looking at an 0-1 count. Here it is from Mills to Milligan. Swung on, missed, 0-2. Milligan took over in center field a couple of innings ago. Oh, 2. Then he swings and misses at strike 3. Boy, Mills had no problem sawing right through the Braves there in the 8th inning. He strikes out the side. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. 7-3 Boston.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my...
Lowe's knows that your business is built on speed and trust. That's why the Lowe's Pro Desk is here to get you what you need the moment you need it. We'll help you plan your project, calculate your materials, and pivot when your job takes an unexpected turn. And with our pro-only checkout and dedicated pro parking, you have what you need to tackle your job and be back on the job in no time. Just visit us at the Pro Desk. Lowe's knows pros. We help. You save.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term.
Today's phrase is Apo Taco. Do you know what it means?
The Braves, Brian Moran, and he takes over here in the bottom of the 8th inning with the Red Sox leading the Braves 7-3. The Braves got 4 innings out of A.J. Smith-Shawver. He gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and he retired 8 of the last 9 batters he faced. Pitch on the way from Moran in there for a called strike on Sykes. This is Philip Sykes to the plate. And the Braves got 2 2/3 from Bryce Elder. He gave up 5 runs on 5 hits, including back-to-back homers in the 5th. That'll be fouled back. Good catch made by a fan down there. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts for Elder. Patrick Halligan finished the 7th inning with a walk and a strikeout. And now the lefty Moran. Oh, 2 from Brian Moran. That'll work. Swung on and missed at a slider. He strikes out Philip Sykes. And 1 down for Christian Campbell. Brian Moran, 36 years old. 6'4", 225-pound left-hander. His brother is Colin Moran. You might remember that name, as Colin played the big leagues with the Astros, the Pirates, and the Reds for about 6-7 seasons. And then his uncles, I should say, Rich and B.J. Surhoff. It's a good baseball family.
Absolutely. B.J., a former Brave. Great career in the big leagues.
Ball low and inside.
I'm wondering, and I need to ask Moran personally, I guess, but, you know, at his age, has he just developed this kind of submarine sidearm left-handed delivery?
There's a line drive down the left field line, a fair ball. It'll roll into the corner. Going to retrieve it, Orlando Quintero. And by the time he gets to it and sends it in, Christian Campbell, one of their top prospects, is standing at second base with a double.
Yeah, he picked on a breaking ball and really put a good swing on it. But you know what I mean? As a 36-year-old, I mean, is this something he thought, you know what, I got to try something different if I want to stay in the game?
Well, we should definitely ask him, but it would only make sense that he'd think, okay, I got to find ways to reinvent myself to hang around.
Yeah.
There's the pitch. There's a called strike on Eaton.
I'm surprised more lefties don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just to become a kind of a specialist against left-handed hitters.
7-3 Red Sox, bottom of the 8th, runner at second, 1 out. The 1 throws him a wrinkle there. Slow slider at 68, swung on, missed.
This thing had a parachute attached to it. It got halfway and it just stopped.
0-2 to Eden. Same pitch, but just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last time Moran was in the big leagues was 2022. That was with the Angels. Made 1 appearance that year. He made 7 appearances in the 2020 season and 10 in 2019. So for his career, 18 appearances in the big leagues. 1-2 got him looking. Backdoor slider, and he sits down Eaton, 2 down. Compare that with what he's done in the minor league. So he's made 18 appearances in the big leagues over parts of 3 seasons. He's made 507 minor league appearances.
Wow.
Front door breaking ball misses to Sogard. 14 seasons in the minor leagues for Brian Moran.
Good for him, and the perseverance to stick it out and think that he still can pitch in the big leagues, and he very well may do that. Great perseverance.
The pitch misses, 2 balls, no strikes. He's also pitched a little bit in independent ball. He's pitched in the Dominican Winter League the last few seasons. There's a called strike, 2-1.
There's that slow slider.
Two 2-1 to Sogard. Fouled off in the air down the right field line into the stands. It bounces around and becomes an eventual souvenir. Over 9,000 here on a Sunday afternoon. 9,031 the attendance for this Braves-Red Sox game. Coming to you from JetBlue Park here in Fort Myers. All the dimensions exactly the same on the field as what you'd find in Boston at Fenway Park. Wall heights and all for the most part. 2-2 from Moran. Fouled back onto the rooftop. Another foul ball by Sogard.
Now I'd like to see if he can, with all these pitches away that Sogard's fouling off, does he have enough juice to fire one in on his hands, tie him up? Sogard's draped over the plate.
90 would look like about 100 right now. 2-2, a slider swung on, missed.
Struck out the side. Way to go.
Able to work around that double and put a 0 up there on the board. Final chance coming up for the Braves. We head to the top of the ninth, 7-3 Boston.
At Marietta Eye Clinic, we understand the importance of good vision. Whether it's reading, driving, or playing sports, clear vision is essential. And we have all the...
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage their skills with our award-winning AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing, and creative, legal and administrative, and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Nia.
Hi, Nia. It's Jennifer. Did you know that Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, I work here.
Okay. I was just double checking. Get it?
Because Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, you get me, Nia.
You could say that I double get you.
I guess we've taken it too far.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Businesses invite you into their store to spend money so they can make a profit. This means that under the law, they have a duty to maintain a safe premises.
Whether it's a leak on the floor, bad lighting, an item falling off a shelf, or if you're attacked on the premises, it doesn't matter.
Stores have a legal duty to keep you safe on their property.
Our responsibility at Farah & Farah is to protect you when they don't.
Tampa.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco.
To keep their hopes alive, trailing 7-3 into the top of the ninth. And the new pitcher for the Red Sox is the right-hander Isaiah Campbell. Isaiah Campbell spent some time in the big leagues. He's out of Portugal, believe it or not. There's a called strike. Campbell was born in Portugal, went to high school in Kansas, and played collegiately at the University of Arkansas. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be fouled off.
That's a lot of cultural variation there, isn't it?
Man, Portugal and Fayetteville, Arkansas are a long way away from each other.
You can't even put your hands together talking about those two places.
No, not at all. 0-2 on Cal Conley. Righty brings it, and Conley takes the ball outside from Campbell.
Although I'm told University of Arkansas has an awesome, beautiful collegiate ballpark.
Mm-hmm. One of the best.
One of the best.
One-two, line drive fair down the left field line. That'll roll all the way into the corner. Max Ferguson disappears from our view into the corner to find it. And by the time he does, Cal Conley standing at second base. And a lead-off double here in the ninth inning. You've never been to Portugal, have you?
Have not.
I haven't either. Luke Waddell, the batter. it is from Campbell. That's in for a strike.
Remember Davy Lopes?
Uh-huh.
He was of Portuguese descent.
Well, one in for a strike.
It's funny, but he went to college in Kansas, too.
Huh.
At Washburn.
They got a pipeline.
Yeah, right.
That Portuguese pipeline into Kansas. 7-3 Red Sox over the Braves. 0-2 from Campbell. Ground ball knocked down by the pitcher Campbell. Underhand toss to the bag. One down as Conley goes second and third. If that had gotten past Campbell, I believe it would have found its way into center field.
I think so, too.
1-3 put out. Back to the top of the order to Ethan Workinger. This will not be Workinger. This is Titus Dimitru.
First look at Titus, isn't it?
Sure is. And Dimitru fouls one back.
Good for him. Good for Snit. Get some of these guys a big league spring training at bat.
Oh, one pitch. There's a called strike. Titus Dimitru. Dumitru. Oh, 2 pitch. Missed high to Dimitru, 1-2. He's from New Mexico State and Las Cruces, New Mexico. Former 16th round pick of the Braves a year ago. He's only 21 years old.
Big thrill for him.
1-2. He got a piece of a slider, hangs alive. He spent last season in the Carolina League with Augusta. Played in 27 games. Hit .217 there. One down, top of the ninth, runner at third. Dimitru sends one foul into the seats down the right field line. Well, Braves trailing 7-3, but this opportunity for Dimitru, a huge one. Just getting an at-bat in a Major League spring training game for a guy who's had one season of professional ball is big, but he's got a chance to drive a run in.
Yes, he does.
1-2 to Dimitru. High ball 2.
Family can look at the box score tomorrow and already see his name in there. But a pinch hit appearance and driving on a run, that's a big deal.
Right-handed hitter. And the 2-2 pitch. And he swings and misses at a high fastball. So 2 down here in the ninth inning. It's up to Keyshawn Ogans. This is the first time Keyshawn's come to the plate. Took over at third base a couple of innings ago. Ogans, a right-handed hitter.
You know, the Subs did a great job yesterday. Scored 4 runs in the ninth inning to beat the Pirates.
Ogans swings and misses.
They came out in the ninth inning swinging. Had an error mixed in there, but they had 4 hits, including a double by Alini, excuse me.
They were on fire.
Yeah.
0-1 to Ogans. In for a strike. Ogans just 23. Played his college ball at Cal. And was in Double-A last year. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way from Campbell to Ogans. And a fly ball to deep center field. Nate Eaton drifting back to the warning track. Makes the catch right in front of the wall. And that ends this ball game. For the Braves in the ninth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Final score, Red Sox 7, Braves 3. Back with the totals after this.
Everything changes with the passage of time. One generation takes the place of the next. Businesses come and go, and some remain and grow. At Marietta Toyota, we've grown with the community, but one thing has always remained constant: better service, people, smiles, and fun. Work hard and play hard.